Social media can be a very fun and bizarre place. There's a big debate going on right now between 100 men versus one silverback gorilla. Who would win? People have had their methods and theories, breaking it down pick by pick. Well, you know what? I thought I'd bring that debate to life, WWE edition. Are there 100 WWE superstars at their peak, past or present, dead or alive, that could take on one silverback gorilla and actually win? And you know what? I thought, the gorilla is strong, but a lot of WWE superstars, we're talking professional wrestlers at their peak, were also very strong. We're talking about 100 of them. So I thought I'd spice up the argument a little bit more. We're going to do 100 WWE superstars versus 2 silverback gorillas. Not 1, but 2. And I'm going to name all 100 WWE superstars that I wrote down and explain, the methods that I had behind them. And you're all going to let me know who you think would actually win this brawl. Before we dive into this unique conversation, please make sure to subscribe, like, share, comment below, and turn on all notifications to be updated with all wrestling stuff related right here on this platform, and to be updated when we go live every single Sunday for the No Name Wrestling Podcast. You don't want to miss out on that. If you're a big podcast listener and you love to hear about professional wrestling, or even come on and engage with us to debate and talk about professional wrestling, you've come to the right platform. Now, before I name these 100 WWE superstars, I feel like it's only appropriate that we look at the background of an actual silverback gorilla. This is what Google has to say about a gorilla's strength. Upper body strength. Gorilla possesses an immense upper body strength, allowing them to lift and throw objects much heavier than their own body weight. Okay. Raw strength. While humans can lift more weight relative to their size and controlled movements, gorillas excel in raw strength-based activities. Yeah, that's not shocking to hear. Pulling force. A gorilla's upper body can support over 1,800 pounds in pulling force. Excuse me? This one I definitely knew. A gorilla's bite force right here. Gorillas have a powerful bite force estimated to be around 1,300 psi, which is higher than lions. Gorilla is like in top 10 for strongest bite forces of all animals on the planet right now. So we're talking about all the animals that exist on the planet right now. A gorilla's bite force is like in the top 10. Oh yeah, those are the contributes of a gorilla. Now remember, these are 2 silverback gorillas now a part of this debate. So here go the 100 WWE superstars that I'm going to name, and you're now going to let me know whether you think these 100 can defeat 2 male silverback gorillas. Okay, these superstars that I'm going to name are going to be 1 through 29, and then we'll dive into the rest of the list. So starting off, you gotta have Randy Orton on here. I feel like whether it's Legend Killer Randy Orton or the Viper Apex Predator Randy Orton, once he hears those voices in his head, Randy Orton's an absolute menace, and you're gonna need somebody as psychotic as Randy Orton to be a part of this fight. Then you got Brock Lesnar. I mean, we're talking about one of the most gifted athletes WWE's ever seen, and a freak of nature, bro. Like, Brock Lesnar is just the beast for a reason. He has to be a part of this. Goldberg, I'm throwing him in there as well. Now, these are superstars at their prime. Remember that, at their prime. And Goldberg in WCW, I mean, bro, my gosh, his strength was unbearable as well. Like, we're talking about somebody else who was also kind of a freak of nature, bro. Like, Goldberg was kind of psychotic too. I'm definitely putting Braun Breaker in there. I mean, his intensity is just ferocious, bro. And he's somebody that is definitely violent and vicious. Maybe has the most ferocious spear we've ever seen. Like, Braun Breaker's also a freak of nature. Remember, I said it was past, present, dead, or alive. We're definitely having Andre the Giant in this. I mean, this is a giant, bro. Like, Andre the Giant's strength is just unbearable, and you're going to need somebody with this type of size in this type of fight. Speaking of another giant, well, it's the Big Show. You definitely got to have the Big Show in here as well. I mean, if Andre's going to be a part of this, it's only appropriate to add the Big Show. I'm going to say Jeff Hardy, along also with Shane McMahon. Now, the reason I put these 2 in here, because they are daredevils. They are risk takers. We've seen countless of times these 2 put their bodies through unimaginable pain and high risk, doing the most craziest things you've ever seen. So for 2 superstars to be that crazy, you gotta have them a part of this fight, because you know they're gonna be willing to do whatever it takes to win. Super Cena, of course, he gotta be on here. Like, how could you not have Super Cena? I'm gonna throw Hulk Hogan in there, because I'm just going to hope and pray he has some type of creative control to where he can abuse his power to help the humans overcome the 2 silverback gorillas. So yeah, Hulk Hogan's gonna be a part of this. We throw in the whole bloodline in there. I'm talking about Roman Reigns. I'm talking about Jimmy and Jey Uso. I'm even talking about Sammy Uso. I'm talking about Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, Yokozuna, The Rock, Rikishi, Alpha and Sika, the High Chief Peter Maivia, Umaga, definitely Haku. We throwing the whole bloodline in there because the bloodline has shown to be the most powerful force in professional wrestling when it comes to the legacy of a family dynasty. So you know they're going to have each other's backs and they just work magical together, bro. Like having the bloodline in this, it's only right. I'm going to put the two Brawns in here. We already got Braun Breaker. We're going to add Braun Strowman along with Bronson Reed. Yeah, we gonna need those two a part of this as well. I mean, Braun Strowman's strength is just ridiculous. You've seen him do the strong man comp, so you already know his strength is just unbearable. And then Bronson Reed, yeah, add him as well. Speaking of another giant, bro, the Nigerian giant Omos. I mean, you gotta put Omos in here as well, bro. We're talking about the greatest of all time now. Like, Omos, yeah, he gotta be a part of this. Okay, this is going to be numbers 30 through 58. Now, I'm going to throw Logan Paul in there as well. I feel like his hands are pretty nice. He could put up a good little fight, especially being, with other superstars in this. And I feel like Logan Paul, honestly, he got a lot of heart. Like, I could see no fear from Logan Paul being in this, bro. I think Logan Paul would want all the smoke. But look at it as a 50-50 benefit for you. If you're not a Logan Paul fan, yes, he's somebody that could also help us. But I'm just saying, if he got taken out by the Gorillas, maybe that could be a plus for you. Next, I'm going to throw Baron Corbin in there. I think Baron Corbin could whip some ass for real. I think he's also like a former, Golden Gloves boxing champion as well. So, yeah. Let's have Baron Corbin in there. They hurt people. Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander, MVP, the Hurt Business / Hurt Syndicate. Yeah. We going to need them as well, man. They stand on business. You got to call the APA, JBL, and Ron Simmons. They also stand on business. And you know the APA, bro. They definitely going to want the smoke, bro. They love a good fight. The Brothers of Destruction, Undertaker and Kane, bro. Yeah, we going to need both those guys, man. Undertaker going to bring the dead man out about, taking somebody's soul. And Kane, bro, he loved to set people on fire and stuff like that, bro. Like, yeah. Add Kane and Undertaker, the Brothers of Destruction. They stand on business. Even when they don't have weapons or their mythical powers, they still stand on business. Old school right here. Give us Harley Race. May he rest in peace. But Harley Race back in his time, I've heard the stories. It wasn't there, but I've heard the stories from multiple people. Harley Race was a badass. We gotta have the ruler Obafemi in there as well, bro. Like, Obafemi looks like a man, honestly, that could just rip your throat out with his bare hands. He's just like an opposing, intimidating person. So yes, Obafemi, we're gonna need you in this fight. These next three individuals that I'm going to name, you can call this Mickey Mouse all you want, but if you really think about it, I mean, two of these people are actually in the WWE Hall of Fame, and one of these people that I'm going to name actually had a match at WrestleMania. Like, we need all the help we can get. We talking about two silverback gorillas, so I don't care if you say I'm cheating or I'm nitpicking. They may not be actual WWE legit superstars, but two of them are in the Hall of Fame, and one of them had a match at WrestleMania. Three are probably maybe the greatest boxers we've ever seen. Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, and Floyd Money Mayweather. Yeah. We gonna need them for this fight, bro. I'm putting them in there, bro. Prime Mike Tyson was actually an animal. He was a demon, bro. That man had no fear in his heart, bro. He wanted to kill people, literally, when he was in the ring. Muhammad Ali, arguably the greatest boxer of all time. And then Floyd Money Mayweather, I mean, he's just so smooth. He may be a small guy, but listen, his fighting defense is probably the best we've ever seen. So I feel like his defense against a gorilla, it might be elite. I'm just saying. I'm going to add Samoa Joe and Karrion Kross to this. I mean, Samoa Joe, yeah, he's a badass. Karrion Kross also just looks like a badass as well. We're going to add them to this because, yeah, I feel like they would be a great addition. I'm going to throw CM Punk in there. Now, even though CM Punk did get smoked in the UFC, CM Punk got heart. He got heart. You know how much heart you got to have actually step inside of a UFC octagon and get smoked the way he did and still smile at the end with compassion and pride? We need somebody like CM Punk in here. Already got Roman Reigns in here. You gotta add Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, aka Jon Moxley, to complete the Shield. I mean, the Shield as a unit was just badass. So yeah, we gonna need those two. There's absolutely no way you could have this type of fight without having Mick Foley a part of this. We're talking about a man who literally sacrificed his body time and time again for the better of the storylines and matches that he was a part of. If he had to go up against two silverback gorillas, I have no doubt in my mind Mick Foley would be willing to not only sacrifice his body, but probably sacrifice himself for the greater good to get us the victory. Let me get Gunther and Ilya Dragunov as well, man. The Ring General and the Mad Dragon. I mean, Gunther, bro, one of the most ferocious and hard-hitting superstars we've ever seen. And Ilya Dragunov just has that intensity that we also need. Let me get Chris Jericho, and I'm also adding Kurt Angle a part of this as well. I ain't forget about Kurt Angle. Yeah, Chris Jericho, I heard the stories. He fought Goldberg. Goldberg backstage. So if he's crazy enough to fight somebody like Goldberg and step up face to face with Brock Lesnar, I've heard that backstage encounter as well. Chris Jericho got heart. He want to smoke. We gonna need him a part of this. And Kurt Angle, bro, Kurt Angle in his prime. We don't call him what we used to call him anymore out of respect. So I'm gonna say prime Kurt Angle. Prime Kurt Angle? The man was a problem. And then to add some more old school in here, Big John Studd, Earthquake, Tugboat, and Booker T, and Stevie Ray, the Harlem Heat. Yeah. We gonna need those individuals as well, man. Like, we're talking about Big John Studd, somebody who just gives us size. Tugboat and Earthquake, the Natural Disasters, that opposing tag team right there. And Harlem Heat, one of the greatest tag teams of all time. Add him to the list. Okay, since Stevie Ray was number 59, we're gonna name 60 through 87 right here. Almost halfway done. Of course, you're gonna have somebody who has the nickname The Animal a part of this. Batista, yeah, we're gonna need his strength. Drew McIntyre is somebody who I also feel like is badass, so yeah, add him a part of this fight as well. We're gonna need somebody like that. They call him the Scottish Psychopath for a reason, the Scottish Warrior. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the man who loves to fight, bro. He loved to kick ass, bro, and drink beer. So yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin, add him. Mark Henry. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hall of Pain, Mark Henry. It's all I have to say, bro. We're definitely having Mark Henry a part of this, bro. I mean, listen, they actually used to call him the Silverback in WWE. I know that sounds kind of racist because it kind of was, but I mean, if they gave him that nickname, Mark Henry is somebody that might be able to take on a gorilla by himself. I mean, his strength was kind of wild. Throw Matt Hardy in there because his brother Jeff's in there, so, you know, add Hardy Boys a part of that. And then RVD, let's get some of the ECW legends in here with, like, Sabu as well, and Sandman, and the Dudleys, Devon and Bubba Ray, Tommy Dreamer, Raven. Throw those guys in there because those are ECW legends, and you saw what type of stuff they were doing in ECW, so we need these type of people in these fights, bro. Some of these people who just aren't mentally right up here. Edge is literally the ultimate opportunist. So having him a part of this fight means there's literally nothing he won't do to find a way to win. So yeah, Edge is going to be a part of this for sure. I mean, the Luchas like Rey Mysterio and Penta, Dragon Lee, Rey Fenix, Eddie Guerrero, like yeah, let's add those people a part of this as well, man. I feel like they would work really well together and they would contribute a lot to this. Now, Rey Mysterio, I'm not exactly sure because he is a deadbeat and his left knee, you know, always gives out on him. But you know what? Even if Rey Mysterio doesn't hold up, we can look at him as a sacrifice for the greater good. Give us Kevin Owens, man. Fight Owens, fight. And I'm going to throw the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, in there as well. Because Cody has shown that he can flip that switch and tap into his dark persona if he really needs to snap, bro. And when Cody Rhodes snaps, yeah, he's going to be a great addition. I feel like if they calling you the phenomenal one for a reason, you got to be a part of this, man. So AJ Styles, he going to show why he is phenomenal. And then add two tough Irish dudes, man. Finlay, who loves to fight, and Sheamus, bro, who's just absolutely physical and just raw, man. Like, Sheamus is going to just look to just scrap, bro. Like, he's just going to be somebody we going to need in that fight, bro. He's somebody like you want in the hole with you. Like, if you trapped in that fight pit, in that hole, Sheamus is one guy you want having your back. Two actual guys who I believe are badasses, Steve Blackman and Matt Riddle. Add them to this as well. I mean, Matt Riddle used to fight in UFC and everything, and he is legit a badass. I think Matt Riddle can smoke some people, for sure. And Steve Blackman, yeah, add him as well, bro. Add him as well. Bam Bam Bigelow, and I'm going to throw Shinsuke Nakamura in there as well. I mean, Bam Bam Bigelow, I shouldn't have to explain why he's on here. It's Bam Bam Bigelow. And then Shinsuke Nakamura, bro, the king of strong style. He's bringing in that Japanese strong style that could help benefit us a lot. Yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura, we're going to need that. I'm going to throw in the masterpiece, Chris Masters, because he actually did tell a story that amazed me a long time ago. He actually ripped out a tree from the ground to save his mother from a burning building, bro. If he can rip out a tree with his bare biceps and stuff just to save his mother from a burning building, I can only imagine what he could give us and bring to the table fighting two male silverback gorillas. And I'm not gonna lie to you, he put them in the master lock. Hey, listen, it might be night-night, I'm just saying. Alright, and the last few people I'm going to name, let's throw in the Steiner brothers, Scott and Rick Steiner. I mean, they're a great team, and they're also opposing threats when it comes to strength and being some badasses, so yeah, I feel like they would be great additions. Ken Shamrock, yeah, we're going to need somebody like that for sure, with that great UFC background from like the OG UFC days when it first started to take off. Ken Shamrock is somebody that is a real legit badass, bro, especially at his prime. Oh my gosh, yeah, throw Ken Shamrock in there. I'm going to throw Arn Anderson in there along with Big Van Vader and King Kong Bundy. Like, yeah, we gonna need some people like that, man. Arn Anderson might bring the Glock with him if we can allow that. Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett is one tough SOB, I feel like. He used to do bare knuckle fighting back in England. So, yeah, I think Wade Barrett would definitely be able to not only hold his own being in a fight with the people that I just named as a cohesive unit, but he's somebody that I feel like also got no fear in him. Like, if we're being honest, I feel like he would want the smoke. Speaking of the smoke, man, Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, Street Profits, why not? We'll throw them in there. They're a great tag team. And let's throw in Kofi Kingston, Big E, and Xavier Woods as well. The New Day. Like, you need some teams that work great together. We're talking like a team effort, and Street Profits and the New Day, two of the greatest teams in WWE history, if you ask me. Teams that work really well together. We gonna need that team chemistry and that leadership. Last one I'm gonna throw out there, I'm gonna put Daniel Bryan in here as well, man. Daniel Bryan is somebody that may be small, but he got a lot of heart, man. Like, he may be a sacrifice, I don't know. He might get taken out, but you know what? Daniel Bryan, I feel like is somebody that could be a great addition for us. I'm gonna throw him in the mix. What y'all really think? Those are the 100 WWE superstars that I have named right there. I mean, you got a mixture of everything in there. You got some sacrifice that could be made, which could be good for the team. You got some leadership. You got tag teams. You got big men. You got giants. You got opposing threats. People who are super strong. People who are super athletic. People who have no fear and are willing to risk their lives, maybe even for the better of the greater good. Like, I feel like this team is pretty solid. In the words of Hannah Montana, I feel like he got the best of both worlds here. Now, these are two male silverback gorillas, so, I mean, two gorillas, it's going to be tough. But, I mean, with all the WWE superstars that I've named, man, I don't know. Let me know who you actually think would win this actual brawl. Like, it's obviously never going to happen, but just fantasy booking in your mind, in your brain. Who would you actually think would win, the 100 WWE superstars or the two silverback gorillas? And let me know why. Appreciate you all for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe to the pod. And if you want to check out more wrestling content right here on this platform, you can click the video right here. If you actually want to check out the No Name Wrestling Podcast, you're in luck because you can click all the episodes right here to check out the entire podcast.